All right, what is going on, everybody? Fire Talk 45 here, back again. That was a really, really terrible intro. Let's try that one more time. What is going on, everybody? Fire Talk 45 here, back again. Today, it is Sunday. It is early morning Sunday. We are in Gran Turismo 7, and we're going to hope that after the week that I have had with technical difficulties, with lovely, lovely cats that have gotten in the way and disconnected our controllers, we will finally have some good, decent racing at Suzuka before the end of the week. I apologize if I sound a bit nasally. Nose is pretty stuffed up at the moment. So, just checking. We have 4 days left. 17 hours left here. That is still at a 5:04. We are still 3 tenths, 2.5 tenths within. We're good. This has come down again to a 6:44. But we're good. We are within the time. I may, in another stream, I'm not going to attempt this one. I've touched upon it enough. You guys have seen me do enough laps around here. But I may try to break the 2-minute mark on that. Might be a fun challenge. And this continues to be at an 8:25. So maintaining golds in the time trials. Fantastic. Now we also have at Suzuka with the A112 Abarth? Can't say I want to try it. I know it's at Suzuka, and I love Suzuka, but I'm just not there. So, we have about 2.5 minutes to jump into this, which we could try. This takes 15 minutes or so, but that means that we will end up missing the Suzuka race. And I want to get as many, as many attempts with this as possible. Normally I would like to do daily race A and B, try and touch upon all 3 of them, but with this, we're just going to jump in. And I think the Ferrari that I was using was pretty decent. A little bit different than the GTR that I was using before. Trying to think what else I could use that might be fun. I did see somebody driving this McLaren. Now it seemed pretty straight, or pretty quick on the straights. Why not? Why not? Let's give it a shot. Let's see what we can do. Love this car. You sit in the middle of it. The driver's seat's in the middle of the car. If you guys were watching my stream from a couple days ago, I did a little tour of it, as you can see. I mean, we are... I can't shift down? What's happening? Is my controller doing something? What is happening? I'm having issues with the steering wheel. Is there something going on with the wiring? Something messy? Like, what the hell? I wasn't able to shift down. Still unable to shift down. I'm clicking the paddle shifter. Well, we might be plagued with technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. Chai, did you do this? Did you mess something up here? What the hell, dude? Okay. I'm just going through some of the buttons that are on the steering wheel. Shifting up works. Shifting down does not. I'm able to look every direction. Those are my hazards. Oh, dude, don't sit here and tell me that the paddle shifter stopped working. Of all things. Every other button works. Every other button works except for the paddle shifter? Dude. Like, man, I could get away with, like, the triangle button not working, right? Like my hazards. Or the wipers not working. But the paddle shifter? I can't. There's no way I could drive with. There's no way I can drive with this. If the paddle shifter's not working, then, like, I'm screwed. Man. I don't. Like, do I need to hit something? Is there a wire loose? Is there a wire pinched? Chai, I love you, but right now is not the time. I'm genuinely kind of annoyed. And the last couple times that you have been up my ass has been terrible times for this. It was working literally last night. This was working literally last night, man. Oh. Let me try something. Shift down. Yeah. This is the only other alternative. I mean... This is weird. Like, I can't use the left paddle shifter to shift down. This is extremely weird to try and race like this. It just, I mean, my hand placement on the steering wheel is off. Dude, please. For the love of God. I don't even know what to do. This has worked fine up until today. And out of nowhere, I haven't used this since the last time I streamed. I haven't touched it. I haven't done anything to it. It hasn't moved. The button works. It just does not. It just doesn't respond. All right. Well, I'm gonna say let's do one race and see what we can do with this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and blame the cat, right? Like, I didn't have this issue before. I don't know. I have to downshift with a button that's on the bottom left corner of the steering wheel. I'm using a button on the bottom left of the steering wheel to downshift, and a paddle shifter on the right hand side to upshift. This this week has been nothing but issues for me. Between work and people and technology and video games. Everything has been just falling apart, it seems. And yeah, I'm really trying to keep some positivity here. Okay, it does not like that corner at all. Yeah. Gosh, man. The paddle shifter, of all things, stops working. How do you... I mean, like, how does that happen? How do you make that up? And I didn't mean to downshift there, but my hand on the... It's not like a paddle, right? So, like, with the force feedback, my hand's just in a weird placement. If the force feedback just pushes my hand a certain way, my thumb just barely pushes on that button and I downshift. So I have to be extremely careful. And it's not comfortable, but I have no other button to push that is in a good spot on the steering wheel that I feel comfortable. Yeah, there's no other button on the steering wheel that I feel comfortable using for the downshift. Just I'm gonna have to deal with it this race. But it might just be a one and done type of night. That's really unfortunate. This McLaren is fast on the straight though. Somebody is spinning. Dude, really? Brazilians tend to have a fucking massive ego. It's really, really annoying. Like I said, Brazilians tend to have a massive fucking ego that they cannot possibly contain. When you start to understand the track, it almost doesn't matter what car you're in. But the steering wheel that I'm working with here now is not helping. Because I'm holding the steering wheel at like, what is it, 9 and 3 is like normal. Right, far left, far right. But I'm holding it at like, yeah. See, I just downshifted by accident. I'm holding the steering wheel in the bottom left corner. So almost like a 7, 8 o'clock-ish. Or 7:30-ish position. Gotta catch these guys. Through the S's. I am gaining just a little bit. I'm quick through there, but I need to be quick everywhere else. And I got a quick car behind me too. Who's behind me? Is that a Jag? I don't necessarily want to let him pass, but I also don't want to hold him up. Them fighting behind me. Yeah, this car is slow around the corners, actually. Yeah, I think time to come in for tires. I think it's crazy, man, that like my downshifts has gone from a comfortable pedal that I can operate with my 3 fingers to now I have to hold the steering wheel awkward at 730 and use a button. Thirteenth place. I've realized I'm not a fan of this car. So here's the thing, actually, now that I think about it. I have a replacement steering wheel and pedals set up. So I could technically replace this if I needed to. Dude, you're in the grass. What are you doing? You know what STI stands for? Sexually transmitted infection. It's from all the butt fucking that the guys that drive an STI do. Though, if you were to ask me if I wanted to drive a Subaru GT3 car, and that was like my options, it's like that and something else that wasn't a GT3 car. I mean, yeah, I would definitely take the GT3 car. I saw yellow flags for something. Oh my goodness. This car just doesn't turn. Well, I am in the top 10, but I'd like to be a little closer. Maybe 9th would be nice. Somebody's in the pits. Hey, 9th. Nice. Dude, you can't fucking block like that. You gotta be kidding me. You know what? I think he got what he deserves. God, this is such a frustrating race. I just plagued with everything, every sort of technical issue. I'm amazed that this guy's still in the race, though. He's the one who pushed me off to begin with. Well, since my paddle shifter doesn't work, I guess we can sit here and analyze the replay before I go ahead and switch games, because there's no way. What happened to my steering wheel? What did you do to it? I know, you didn't do anything. You're cute and innocent, there's nothing wrong with it. You are. You're cute and you're innocent and there's nothing at all wrong with my steering wheel, right? 3-star roulette ticket, nice. Oh. Well, since people are being awful in the chat. Oh, he left. Save the replay. I just can't believe that my paddle shifter like stopped working. Just out of nowhere. Right? Like, this has got to be a joke. Nope, not a joke. Man. Why can't I just have nice things at work? Why does everything that I own break at some inconvenient fucking time? Like, the question is, do I take this apart and see if I can figure out what's wrong with it because I'm a mechanic and that's what I do? Or do I just take a baseball bat to it and replace it? I have a chance to get a car here, and I'm gonna get 5,000. Alright, well, I'm just curious. So, my goal, right, was to play one or two more games, one or two more races like this, and then set a qualifying time and see how we can, you know, compare without having to fight through the field. But the fact that my controller, my steering wheel, is essentially broken. I don't know. Thinking it might not be, it might not be worth it. Just, it's defeating. It really is defeating. So, what's already happened is that the Brazilian goes wide, gets on the grass, kind of gets shuffled out of the way by Bubble Guts, the Canadian. Oh, dude, you're just like in a weird. He goes wide again. He's in the wrong gear. And he launches himself down the inside, which is fine, except you're racing other people. I'll tell you what. I actually think that maybe he deserved that right in the hairpin, and I think I got upset about that, because he was behind. I brake, but I left space. He jumps in the inside, but he doesn't turn. See, that's the thing, is if you're going to commit to the inside like that, turn. Right? Braking here. He should be braking, turning now. He's not really turning. He's not going to make that corner. He's still not really turning. Because he hasn't got the car under control yet. I'm turning in, and he just, like, sends me wide, because, I mean, he's committed to a racing line that misses out on the apex. And I end up losing out because of it. But again, he's setting up in the middle of the track, and look how he just cuts across. He just cuts back as if I'm not there. And he's still cutting across. Now watch, let's see his steering wheel. What does he do? At this point, he should know that I'm next to him. Okay, so he's basically just drifting to the right. But you set yourself up in the middle of the racetrack. And you start drifting right so that you could turn left, which makes sense, except you're in traffic, so I mean, you should be able to commit. You should be able to commit to the inside of that lane. He's still not. Yeah. So what happens here? He gets on the grass again. He doesn't lift, and he just turns. Was this his first time driving this track? Like, what? It's like he doesn't know where he's going. Man, crazy. That is a cool looking Ferrari. I don't like that it's a Ferrari. Oh, Verstappen.com. Yeah, never mind. It's a cool Ferrari except for all of the Red Bull stickers on it. Makes it look awful. Especially the Max Verstappen.com racing. Terrible. On a Ferrari, Verstappen will never race for Ferrari. I say that and he's going to. Alright, so what else happened? Honestly, it was pretty uneventful. For most of it, and then end up kind of catching, I think. Yeah. So what's happened? What happened with this guy? Whoa. Oh, he's in second place. He gets bumped, goes wide, goes into the wall. Backs up and then ends up hanging out in the gravel for way too long. Loses out, is super slow, tries to hang to the inside, but I mean, Shifty Powell doesn't actually know how to drive because he's not. So you see a slower car here, I get it, it's unnerving, right? But you hit the brakes. At this point, you're not. You got to have the reactions to know that he's going to stay on the inside going that slow and you're going to go on the outside. But instead, he bumps the shit out of him. Then still bumps the hell out of him and then cuts the corner to get around him. He gets a 3-second penalty. And I mean, what are you doing? Yes, he's turning right here with his steering wheel. Just straight into the back of him. Just straight ramming him off the road. Clearly sees me behind. He moves left. He doesn't. Yeah, just dirty racing. I don't know if you see that or catch that. What? Look at the racing track, right? The white line on the left side. He's moving away from it. He's moving towards the right. He's angled towards the right. And then makes a quick cut back, and now he's blocking. I'm very much like coming up on him, but he starts cutting back across and cuts me off. And I wasn't anticipating this. So I bump him and move him closer to the right side. And I don't know if he was going towards the racing line, trying to get on, but I was very much clearly not alongside, but I mean, you're basically blocking me at that point. But he doesn't make the corner like he should. I mean, he does, but he doesn't. And again, I'm on the inside, and he has the right to cut me off like that. But doing so, it throws me into the grass, into the shoulder. I end up hitting the brakes, car rotates right, going into a left-hander. And he just... Yeah. Gets a 3-second penalty, serves it. Don't know what happens here. Oh, he brakes at 75. You need to brake a lot sooner than that. What happened with this guy? Did you not brake at all? Brake at 100 at very late, and he just outbrakes himself as well. Goes straight into the wall. You do the exact same thing, like father, like son. Some Porsches just shouldn't be on the road. I heard it. This is like a... Oh my god, dude. This is the race that I had. Oh, buddy. Okay. Well, unfortunately that's going to do it for Gran Turismo because I'm not interested in trying to make a steering wheel that I have to use a button to make work. Try and make that work. I'm just not interested. So we're going to try and find something else. Yeah. Let's jump over to this switcher. All right. There are a few games that I could play. A few games that I wouldn't mind playing. But I'm going to go use the bathroom and make a decision. All right, I am back. let's